Hello friends, Matt here from shavingcottery.com, coming to you for an evening shave. Today I'm going to be shaving with Proraso white soap. I've had this soap for actually probably several years now. Picked it up at I think it's Marshall's, the one that sells the inexpensive or the resale stuff from other stores that doesn't sell. I think I picked it up for like $2 or something like that back then. I just never used it. I had the cream for a long time and used it up, and then I saw this on sale and picked it up. Aftershave for today is Pitralon. Pitralon, excuse me. Pitralon. I'm always saying that one wrong. The Balm. Thought I had a Balm picked out. Could swear I had a Balm picked out. Guess we need to pick out a Balm. The Balm will be the old stand. I take that back. We'll go with Fitjar. I like Fitjar. It's a great balm. I could swear I grabbed another one. Weird. Who knows? Maybe it fell in the trash. It disappeared. Okay. Anyway, so those are my software elements for the evening. I am going to be using my Semogue Owner's Club Boar brush, which is perfect for lathering an Italian soft soap. This soap, though, it's not super soft anymore. It's actually fairly hard. It's got to be probably at least 3 or 4 years old. 2 years that I've had it for sure. Okay, so I have 2 razors to shave with. Okay, so the first one is my Filarmonica 14 that I shaved with last video. That had Jnat. I went ahead and took it back to bevel set. Did a little bit of correcting. I feel like I should have got one side on the heel just a hair more. The bevel was uneven. I missed that straight up. So anyway, I took it back to bevel set, and then I worked it on through a progression on the Jnat back up. I think it's there this time. It should be. But I'm also really excited about a new razor that I have. I ended up scoring it on Facebook Marketplace locally for really inexpensive. I'm a big fan of Schick Injectors, and this is a big one for me. This is the Schick F Type. It is an aluminum composite with a brass spring and head system. It is cool. This is one of the first true Schick Injectors. And it's a beauty. I've not seen a Schick or a Schick style razor that's as pretty as this. I hit it with some flits whenever it came in, and it is shiny. And it's not super heavy, but it'll work. Anyway, so I've also got the case for it. I need to clean it up yet. And then, like I said, the Filarmonica 14, which I just got done updating again. So it was popping hairs. I'm hopeful it'll be a good shave. I think I'll do the right side of my face with it first until I make sure that the edge is good, and then I'll finish the shave probably with the Schick. So let's go ahead and get started. So I need to get some water going here. Now, what's going on with me? Out in the workshop, I've been working on a project for a friend of mine that sent me some razors, and so trying to get that knocked out. I've got a new, another bigger project I'm trying to get cranked out. I may push out a video on it, maybe. Looking at doing some scale projects that I might want to show off. But I'm not sure how it's going to turn out quite yet. Been looking at a bunch of razors for another gentleman that contacted me for trying to help him move them. But anyway, I digress. Plenty of stuff going on. I got people asking me to fix stuff, so that's cool. I like doing that. I like fixing razors and tightening pins and making new scales and stuff like that. So hopefully I can get to some of my own projects at some point. I have plenty. Anyway, yeah, so everything's going good. The weekend's going to be crazy busy, though. I can tell you that for sure. Well, I'm lucky enough that one of the days over the weekend happens to be the holiday, but also one of those days happens to be my my birthday. So it's my birthday, and then my son's birthday is the day after my birthday. So he turns a big number. So I'm really, really happy for him. He's gonna get some really cool toys, and we'll have a party over at the house actually next weekend for him. And yeah, so I'm dad. I don't really get a party anymore. So I take that back. Pretty much every year, not pretty much every year, the national holiday falls on or around my birthday, so it's kind of a bonus. Ever since I've been a kid, that was always the best. And luckily my son also gets that. Whoa, let's not shake out. All right. And this Proraso White, if you've never tried it, it's like the sensitive variation of their soap and cream. It's I don't know, it's got a really light, spicy barbershop scent. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. I'm sure I could look it up. It's not medicinal, kinda. Very lightly herbal. I mean, doesn't really bother you at all. I think it has just a tiny, tiny little bit of menthol to it, I think. Boy, do I love this old brush. I had this brush a long time. I think I've probably had it 9 or 10 years. Long time. Tips are on it, they're super soft. Don't let anybody tell you a Boar brush can't be a good brush. They are excellent. Granted, you got synthetics now that are as cheap or cheaper than the best Boars out there, and they're fantastic, but something about a classic Boar, I really like it. Not super thick stuff, but good thin lather. Okay. Alright, so like I said, the Filarmonica should be tuned up pretty good. It was popping hairs. Has a really nice, beautiful hazy edge. Was really pushing the water, so let's see. Plenty sharp and comfortable. I did it. Wow, that's really nice. Honestly, I bet you I could have finished on a little bit more slurry. It's pretty sharp. Whew. Dig it. All right, I'm gonna sit this down. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it back up, only because I'm so excited about shaving with this Schick. And it has a Schick in it, the Chinese Schick injector blade. I attempted to put a supply blade in it, supply black label, but I had a hell of a time trying to get the thing to load into the Schick dispenser and then to load into the head. Okay. First impressions. So I was I read from several folks. That didn't mean a whole lot, but I read that using the Schick Injector Type F, that the aggressiveness is there, like you would be using it on a number 7 on the adjustable. And I use my Schick adjustable on number 7 all the time. Well, when I use it. And I'm gonna say it's probably closer to a closer to a 6. But man, is that a cool razor or what? I like that. You know what though? To heck with it. I'm gonna keep using the straight and this. Why not? I'm gonna be honest. I mean, this is only the first actual kind of shave with this 14. Personally, I think I prefer a 6/8 or a 5/8. Just feels kind of unwieldy to me. I mean, nothing against the design. It's a great razor. It's pretty. But I just kind of like a smaller, lighter razor. And that probably has more to do with what I started shaving with than anything. That second pass. Now it feels like I'm shaving on a number 7. Just as efficient as any of the other Schicks. Kind of overwatered my soap just a hair there, I guess. Maybe I didn't load enough earlier. That's all right. You're in the privacy of your own home if you got to go back to soap puck for a little bit. Oh well. I'll just finish out the shave with the Schick, why not? I don't feel like switching hands again. Very efficient. Oh, I guess I could tell you a little history about this razor instead of standing here quiet. This is probably one of the more rare Schick injectors that you'll find, or rather you won't find, because this particular model was only made for about a 3 or 4 month span. I take that back. Maybe a 9 month span. From 1940 through the second quarter of 1941. And as us history buffs know, and folks that pay attention to any kind of history, at least the very important stuff, what happened in the winter of 1941, specifically December 7th, I'm sure set in motion the demise of this razor in some ways. Even before the World War II, they were trying to ration metal. And they were trying to cut back on that kind of thing. I got a little bit of cleanup. I'm way ahead of schedule, so why not? So anyway, this razor, for whatever reason, and the assumption is metal consumption and maybe even popularity, because it was kind of a step back to an era before for Schick, because Schick started out with razors that were all metal. So they had the magazine repeater razors, right? You know, basically the idea came from, you know, using a gun. You know, forget what the gun General Schick was going after. I think it was General Schick was his name. But he was going after, you know, the idea of loading your razor without having to touch a blade. And so, anyway, they came out with the all-metal razors. And then right after that, from like, I think it was 1932 or something like that, until, I think it was through 1945 or 1940. I had to look back again. They switched up production, and they were making the razors that had Bakelite handles, the butterscotch Bakelite handles, and they had the spring, the one that you can find pretty much anywhere. But anyway, it had the spring design. And so when they came out with this model, it was kind of step back because you went from Bakelite, which is kind of in the future, back then, more modern. And then they stepped back to this Art Deco metal design, and I think maybe people were taken aback by it. I'm not sure. Who knows? I mean, that's the thing. You don't really know. You can only assume what may have happened. Very comfortable razor, though. Definitely more aggressive than some. It left me BBS for sure. Feels great. Anyway, so yeah, they were discontinued second quarter of 1941, so only had about 9 months worth of runtime, and apparently, up to according to some reports, the razor was still able to be found in stores for up to 2 years afterwards, something along those lines. At least that's what somebody from some forum from some long time ago had said, so not certain if that's a 100% on that. So let's go ahead and get the alum going. And while I let the alum settle in, go ahead and wipe my razor off before I get any issues. Got a little bit of a sting going on with under the chin, which is pretty normal. Around the Adam's apple. The head shape's just a little bit different than what I'm used to. Still a comfortable shave. Had one little weeper, I could tell. I had a little bit of blood in the water there. Wipe this off. Yes, please do judge me using a little toilet paper. It is my way. Here we go. Solid. And of course, I don't have the best skill or technique with my injectors anymore. I haven't used them in so long. I just reach for them maybe once a month, if that. But really, once you've used one of them, it's like riding a bike. They're wonderful. At one point, I think all I did was shave with the Schick adjustable for probably almost 6 to 9 months. One of my favorite razors. And that one's a different razor. I mean, I'm not going to say it's bad by any means. The 1940-41 Type F, comfortable razor. That second pass was definitely a little bit more aggressive. I bet if I could get one of the supply blades in there, I enjoy those supply blades better than the Schicks. But I bet you if I get that in there, I may enjoy it even more. Pitralon? Pitralon. Oh, I always say that wrong. Pitralon. Nice piney scent. Awesome. One of my favorite aftershaves. I will never let this go out of my den. I love this one. It's fantastic. Get yourself some. I'm gonna smell great going to bed. All right, Fitjar Haven. Another one that's really good. I never really was into balms all that much for quite some time. I just didn't mess with balms. Maybe Nivea sensitive. And then started picking up more balms because of wintertime. And then I hit on the Fitjar and I really like how it soaks into the skin. It's gone in a matter of seconds, it feels like. All right, so that's my shave. If you've hung on with me this long, please like and subscribe to my channel. And also, for the shaving cadre, there are a bunch of guys that are producing content just like me, such as Major Rich, or excuse me, I think it's Rich Shaves. No, it's Major Rich, Rich Bob. I'll link in description. And Handlebar Dave, Long Haul Tanker, The Cutthroat Journey, Fenster Shaves, Bill M. Kind of the list goes on the guys that are putting out content. So please check out their channels. They're awesome dudes. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Please comment, like, subscribe, like I said. And as always, I will shave with you guys later. Take it easy.